ready.
Yeah, we're live already.
We're live?
Yep.
All right. Introduce yourself, my friend.
Hello, my name is Miles Salazar.
Yes.
I am in the band Miles, Mason, and Asher, MMA for short, and Laser Wolf.
Wait, I thought was MMA was one of those initials the drummer that left?
No, okay, so my drummer didn't leave. My rhythm guitar player left, and his name was also Miles, so it kind of just worked out.
Oh, yeah, double Miles?
Yeah, so at the
it should have
time,
been MMA.
No, so at the time it was Miles's Mason and Asher.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Just because.
Nice. Okay, so when did you get into music? Let's just start off with that.
Got into music at a very early age, at the age of around 2.
2.
When I was first recorded in the studio. It might have been 2 through 4. I'm not sure on the exact
So you were
age.
2 years old recording in the studio.
Yeah, they recorded a little bit of me like cooing on the album and like saying some
Like
baby talk.
Like Goo Goo Gaga type?
Yeah.
What the fuck? How many is it on a song that's like popping or what was the band?
it's The Balance on Spotify.
Oh, okay.
You can hear the song to this day.
If you want to hear Miles when he was 2, The Balance on Spotify. What's the song called?
Rubadoo Pass.
Rubadoo Pass. Nice. All right. Well, we all almost died today in Lincoln, Nebraska.
Mm-hmm.
What was it? 3 or 4 tornadoes?
It was about. I heard it was 5.
5.
Could be 5. Could be 6. Could be 4.
Mr.
Could be
Producer's mom almost died. My mom almost
Shoot.
died.
We almost died at the Bay.
Yeah. So what was that like? My favorite part of school was when tornado drills would go on. You like snuggle up next to your crush and shit, try and make a move. You know what I'm saying?
That's valid, but we were in the bathrooms, with dirty bathrooms in the Bay.
Oh, the Bay doesn't have a basement, huh?
Nah.
Right.
So we were just in the bathrooms, boys and girls in the same bathroom, weird. Couldn't even take a piss. We were asking the teachers, can I just go take a piss real quick?
Yeah.
Nah, everyone's in here.
That's fucked, bro. Speaking of the Bay, you were supposed to have a show tonight. We were supposed to do this podcast after the show. But they canceled that due to the tornadoes, even though the tornadoes are gone and the show was going to start at like
Terrible calls from
What
the
time was the
highs.
show going to start? Like 7?
It was going to start. What time is it right now?
6:30.
It was supposed to start 30 minutes ago.
Okay, it's not even raining. And isn't it an indoor show?
Yeah.
Yeah. Whatever, man. I mean, at least they're gonna reschedule it, right?
Yeah, hopefully rescheduled to May 10th at the
Okay.
Bay. Skater Music Fest.
All right, at the
With
Bay. How did
MMA.
you end up at the Bay? Like, what the fuck even is the Bay?
It's a school, but it's also a skate park is what it started out as. And long story short, this guy, Mike Smith, just kept building his way up.
He started it as a skate park.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he started it as like a fundraising skate park or something. I'm not too sure on the fully logistics of how he started it, but it went crazy for a little bit. And then he took out Precision Skateboards, which was officially like their Precision was in the Bay, and they were selling all the boards out of there and stuff right in the music venue area. And then they took that out and put the music venue in.
Didn't
and then they started
Precision go downtown?
Yeah, it's downtown
Okay. Yeah.
right now.
And then now there's like a coffee shop. We had a Fortnite tournament at the Bay, and Dr. Lupo pulled up like 3 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
They do a bunch of shit there, and now it's a school. So that's the thing. It is now is a school, right?
Yeah, it's just
I
it's like a high school.
Yeah, it's like a
And
focus program for people
yeah.
who don't want to do the normal shit, right?
Mm-hmm.
So what do you do there? Like music?
So I like focus on music, focus on my business, like my band's business, how I'm gonna like book us more shows, stuff like that.
Yeah.
And I'm a big help in the venue, and I like do a lot of the work in there within the lights and like getting people set up for the bands and stuff. So kind of here and there at the Bay, just doing whatever I can.
Okay, so how do you go about forming a band? Is a question I've always wondered, because like my dad all the time, he's like, oh, I want to start a band, but like he only knows 2 people and they never really get off their foot. You know what I mean? So how do you go
Right.
about actually starting to like perform and shit once you have people together?
Just knowing people.
It's just about who you
It's
know.
about going to shows. If you're looking to start a band, go to your local shows, meet all the musicians, and see who's just willing to jam sometimes, And that's how you're going to do it. Because, like, what happened? MMA formed out of us playing on Grace's track.
Really?
Sunflower Fields. Or no, it was Cocaine Dancing. It was, I had Mason, my drummer, now come in, and he did some drums on Cocaine Dancing. we were gonna have Asher come and do bass, but he couldn't make it for some reason, so I ended up playing bass and guitar and mandolin on that. And then
you guys were just fucking around, and you liked the way you sounded together.
Yeah, but before that, Asher, Miles, and then myself, we played a little bit, just to mess around, and then once we got Mason, we kind of realized that this could actually be something cool.
Yeah,
and we played our first show at the Bay, and we did like 4 songs, just 1 jazz tune and then 3 rock tunes, and it was pretty fun. Not a lot of people there, but everyone there was like, whoa.
Having
we
a
were
good time.
definitely, yeah, like Taylor Cornell played there, and then I think Accidentology. And then we kept practicing and playing and just like trying to write songs. And then we played a show at the Bay again on April 28th with the Giblets and the Wax Museum.
And the Wax Museum?
Yeah, and the crowd was just packed.
Yeah. So were those the 2 bands that were bringing the crowd? The Giblets and the Wax Machine?
No, everyone there. So the Wax Museum is like a younger band. Giblets is like the same age as us. So it was like, to be honest, it was like Giblets. It was like almost like 1/3 of the crowd each was everyone's fan.
Okay, that's cool. Yeah.
But then everyone collectively started to like each band, so our following grew. That's why we were able to sell out the Keg and like do that like pretty much sold out show by ourselves.
I was at that show, right?
Yeah. I think Hayden was there
Hayden
too.
there too?
Yeah.
Yeah, that shit was sick.
Mm-hmm.
That was
a lot of people there. Lights were crazy, and it was just us.
And the older people were fucking with it too.
Mm-hmm.
Like they were all back there, like the regulars. They were fucking with it.
The regulars, the old bods.
Yeah, that's dope, man. And now, so now you picked up a job at Bodegas, which recently closed, and now they're reopening, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So basically, what I am there is assistant lighting director. So my dad, he is the lighting director, and he'll put the channels into the DMXs and stuff like that. Like, and I go up onto the thing and be like, all right, DMX 135. All right, cool. Let me program it in, and then it'll go read back into the board. And then basically from there, he'll make some scenes, and then I'll make some scenes. And then depending on who's free that night, I'll go and do the lights. Like tonight, I'll be the one doing the lights. And then if I'm working, my dad will do the lights until I can go like relieve him at like 9 o'clock or whatever. Then he'll go and then I'll take over second set.
So you're saying there's like constantly music being played?
Yeah, once a week.
Once a week? Okay, so you're only going to really work there once a week?
Well, depending on how many nights they have.
How much have they revamped that place? Cause
it's great in there. It's 10 times better.
Yeah, when I went in there last time, it was kind of like, you kind of tell it was kind of like losing its, I don't know, it's falling apart a little bit.
Mojo.
Yeah. But what's the lady's name? Let's give her a shout out.
Her name is Jamie. She's pretty cool.
Jamie revitalized Bodegas, and when did they reopen again?
They opened, I think it was
just like a couple weeks ago or something.
April 19th is when they opened.
Yeah, cool, awesome. Well, we're gonna go there after this, I think, right?
Yeah.
Awesome. All right. So if anyone doesn't know, Miles is my brother's friend, or originally was my brother's friend. And when he was in like 6th grade, or probably 5th grade too, or no, you guys met in middle school.
No, it was 6th grade.
Okay, 6th grade. Me and my friends were like SoundCloud rappers. So Miles would come over, and he knew a little bit about music. Like you'd been doing music since you were 2. You'd been on a track.
Right.
And
I started playing guitar when I was 5.
Okay, respect. So he pulled up, and we were doing the SoundCloud rapper thing. What did you think about that era, like with Ravon, the Don, Hunter?
I'll tell you this.
Love X Hate.
I'll tell you this. Ravon the Don had middle school on lock. Like he had like Leffler, Dawes, Mickle. Everyone was just fucking with him.
Yeah.
And then like people just forgot.
Yeah, I wonder why.
It's because he didn't drop the bangers like 2, 3.
Yeah.
Like he still makes good music, but nothing as like hard as 2, 3, if you know what I mean.
It's hard to, like, when you drop a song that everyone fucks with. It was also his first song.
Yeah, and it's hard to recreate.
It's hard to. Well, I don't think you want to recreate it, do you? You kind of have to. You have to make something a little bit different, at least.
Drift into your own space. But, like, I mean, like he's doing good now. He gets good plays.
Yeah.
And I like his music, but Like I'm just saying, like for that era in time, like people were going for that like hard rap.
Yeah,
like
it was like
XXX, Juice World, or I guess he wasn't really hard
yeah,
rap,
not
but
yet,
like
not yet.
whoever else was in that like kind of hard rap scene, people were fucking with that.
It was mainly X. X was huge.
Yeah,
bro.
X and Ski Mask is who I was thinking of.
Yeah.
And like he kind of like hopped on that wave for a second with 2-3, and then people like heard it, and then he just had like everyone listening to 2-3. Like
guys were
that
saying,
song
like,
actually blew up.
Don Way, Only Way in the hallways.
Yeah, like there's videos of like people coming out of the fucking lockers and being like Only Way, and just down the whole fucking hallway, everyone's screaming Only Way.
That's fucking wild, bro. I forgot how much like how on lock he had that.
Mm-hmm.
He should start.
I don't
doing
think he
TikToks
even
and shit.
realized how on lock he had it.
Yeah.
Because if he were smart then, he should have started doing shows, and then like, well, honestly,
Well, the
like
Bay wasn't around. Like, where's he gonna do a show for?
it wasn't around.
It was.
Mm-hmm.
The
Grace
school?
was doing shows back then in that venue.
Yeah, yeah,
but the school wasn't around.
wasn't around. So like, I don't know. Like the reason you do so many shows at the Bay is because you go to the Bay,
Yeah.
right? That's
yeah,
kinda how
we
you,
got Ravon to headline last Skate Art Music Fest, which was pretty fun.
Yeah.
I enjoyed like listening to him and like all his jams. We were all, I think he played 2-3 twice because everyone was like, play 2-3 again, and it got the crowd lit.
I
as
remember
fuck
that.
again.
I remember that.
That shit was lit.
I saw videos from that. Yeah, no, but like, how do you think that us as SoundCloud rappers affected you? Because you started to drop music on SoundCloud.
I had like I was trying to find my own wave of music at the time because I wasn't really listening to. I was listening to rap too because that's what everyone my age was listening to, and I wasn't trying to listen to the same thing that my parents was because that's weird, you know, at the time. But then I would be listening to like Lil Skies and shit like that. But then when I found out that you guys had a studio and you guys were making like the type of shit that I liked, like I remember listening to like Want You and hearing like the actual music behind it.
Yeah.
And like one that I really liked was it was by Ravon and Young Jack, Fall, bro.
Yeah, Fall was fire.
That shit was fucking fire. And that like that song alone just like sent me on this like path. And then like I just made a lot of rap music. A lot of it was trash. Some of it is like all right.
I like Bonafide.
Yeah,
that's a good song.
Yeah, that one's pretty funny. I wrote that one time just bored. And then I recorded it bored, and then like I dropped it, and like people liked it. I was like, weird.
Yeah, so your rapper name is I4Scene, but it's the number 4 SE3N.
4S3EN.
4S3EN. Okay. Yeah, respect. I mean, that era lasted a long time though before you started like doing bands and shit though. Like probably like 2-3 years.
Yeah, I think it really ended in like freshman year.
Why'd you stop on the rapper phase?
Picked up the guitar again, and it just wasn't what I was doing, what I wanted with music. I couldn't express. I was running out of lyrics too, and I couldn't express myself as well as I could through the guitar, if that makes sense.
I think you started to listen to too much Phish.
That could have been the.
So why do you post about Phish more than you post about your own band?
That's a good question. I've never really thought about it like that.
I mean, like, bro, are they really even that good?
Dude, why would I go to 18 shows, and why would they just play 4 shows at this theater?
18 shows?
Yeah.
What's the ticket price?
Depends on where I'm going. Like
if you're at the Staples Center?
This year, the fuck, bitch. This year we're going to Deer Creek. And St. Louis at the Tri-Fets Arena. And that costs us around $2,000, I think. We got floors for the arena, and then like super close to the stage for Deer Creek, and that'll be 5 nights.
Are you planning on going to the Sphere?
It already happened.
Oh damn!
Over 420 weekend.
Oh,
dude, you know what you should pull up is some of the videos on YouTube. Of
that. You should pull that up.
Pull up Ghost, or actually Pillow Jets.
Wait, we can't. You're gonna have to mute the audio though. Unfortunately.
Why?
Yeah,
because we'll get copyrighted. And then
not by Phish.
No,
not by Phish.
Will.
No.
Are they independent?
Yeah. Swear to fucking God, it's Phish. Right. Electro Records, they own that shit.
We'll take your word for
Phish,
it.
It's Phish, bro.
Sphere, and it said Pillow something.
Pillow Jets.
Pillow Jets. So why are Phish the second artist to be able to perform at the Sphere?
Just because they're like that.
They're built different, huh?
Mm-hmm. Their musicality is untouched. Their light guy, Chris Kuroda, untouched. He did the Olympic openings.
You know the name of their light guy?
Who doesn't? Just watch when the shit comes down.
They need Kanye at this fair. Wow.
Just wait. There's like an actual version on Phish's YouTube where it's like drone shots.
Damn.
But this is what it would look like as a spectator. What does the sphere sit?
Huh? 18.
How many? 18,000?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think close to 19. Actually.
I've been there, and these videos do not do it justice. Like, it is really
You've been
cool.
inside there?
Yeah.
That's fucking badass.
It's really cool in there.
I just don't. Okay, pause it. I just don't understand the like the
Okay,
they have a cult, bro. It's like
so
it's
this
like
song
everybody
right
who
here
likes
isn't
Phish.
like their best song. This is just like a cool backdrop.
No, I'm not hating on the music. It's just like I just don't get it. Like how long have they been around?
No, they've been around since like 1980,
But like
84, I think.
so they're selling out the Sphere, but if I go out in public and I ask people on the street if they know who Phish is, they're like, "What?" No.
That's exactly okay. So they just did an interview on CBS that he perfectly explains. He says the guy goes literally like, "You guys are going to be playing the second band to be playing at this Phish is playing at the Sphere, and most people are going to be going like, who?" And he
Yeah,
goes, and then
exactly.
the main guy Trey, he's like, "Yeah, it's fucking crazy how we're able to sell out 84 shows at Madison Square Garden, but still be kind of unknown to the mass like population because they've never had any top hits. They just caught a drift, and everyone fucking likes it. And if you just have to get
Everyone.
it, you just have to get it. Like all the Phish fans. When I say everyone, I mean like the Phish fans. Once you get it, you get it. Like if you go to a show, you'll be like, whoa, holy
So
fuck.
it's about the show. It's not really.
It's not. People don't listen to Phish for their studio albums. People go to their shows
So are they improvising on the spot at their shows?
on the spot.
So they're like actively creating new songs.
Yeah,
Or like they're
every night. It's
adapting the songs they
no
have?
concert has ever been the same in any.
So that's why you go.
40
That's
years.
why you go to so many of them.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no show I've seen has been the same.
I saw people flaming on one of the posts that you posted a while ago. I clicked on it, and everyone in the comments was like, some guy said, when a Phish fan isn't like high, they like turn the shit off. Like apparently everyone at the fucking show is like faded.
A lot of people at the show are on drugs, but a lot of people also aren't because just the music is just great.
Okay.
And that's how I am. Like I don't take any sort of like hard drugs when I go to fucking Phish. People are taking like acid and shit.
So what do
I
you
just go and listen to the music. It's
what
just
genre do you call that?
jam band.
Jam band. So they're the greatest jam band of all time. Then.
Yes.
Are they the greatest band of all time?
Yes.
Dog, you
It's crazy, bro.
have
But
you
like,
ever
I
heard
can
of the
tell you
Foo
why.
Fighters?
How many times has the Foo Fighters sold out Madison Square Garden? And they're pretty well known compared to Phish.
4 times. Fact check me. Foo Fighters has sold out Madison Square Garden 4 times.
Phish has done 80 more than that.
80?
84 shows they've done
84
at
Madison Square
Garden
Gardens?
shows.
How much does Madison fit?
20,000.
Jesus.
And I've been there for 11 of them.
Is there anyone who sold it out more times than them?
Billy Joel is the only guy ever.
Who's Billy Joel?
Piano Man. Come on now, bro. What the fuck?
Do you know Billy Joel?
Yeah.
What the
Am I supposed to know who
fuck?
Billy Joel is?
Yeah.
Dude, you know Billy Joel,
You know,
bro.
I'm not going to play some music with you.
Anthony works at the grocery store. You know that fucking song, man?
No,
Come
keep,
on now.
Keep singing it. Keep singing it.
Bro,
Keep singing it.
hold on. I got you, bro.
No, you can't pull it up.
I don't know the rest of the lyrics.
I think Elton John
yeah, he
sold
might.
it out more than Phish.
How many times has Elton
Ooh.
John sold it out?
I'm not sure. It just says Billy Joel 1 and then Elton John 2.
Well, CBS fact checked that the other day.
Oh. Well, I mean, yeah,
On live.
you're probably right. This might be an old article.
Yeah.
So, what percentage of the people at a Phish show are on acid, mushrooms, or marijuana?
And more?
And more Molly, ecstasy. That's the same thing, right? I don't know.
I don't know. I don't know. This is like a bold assumption to
d-
make, but I'd probably say 60%. 60 to 70%.
Way more than that, brother.
60 to 70. No, because you got to think about all the kids that are in there with their parents.
Bro, the parents
and
are
parents
putting
that
their
are
kids
sober.
on acid, bro.
Well, but think about all the adults that are drinking beer too. You gotta, if you're counting that, then it's more like 99%. But
Bro, I will never. I was about to say I'll never buy beer at a fucking stadium, but I literally spent $90 at Pinnacle the other day. Bro, it's like 15 bucks. I bet at a Phish concert it's like 20, 25 for a beer.
So there's a glass like this big, this wide, right?
Yeah,
This big, this wide.
it's like a double shot glass.
Mm-hmm. With a little bit of Coke in there, right?
Coke.
Okay, so like you put a little bit of Jack Daniels in there, 2 shots of Jack
Oh.
Daniels, and you put some Coke in there, make a drink, right?
Yeah,
Guess how much that was for my dad?
$20.
$44.
Do they at least give you double shot, or is it
Yeah,
just one
double
shot?
shot. They drip you up if you like know them.
Bro, that shit's not doing shit to your dad. 40 bucks, dude. A double shot. Your dad's not even catching a buzz.
Mm-mm.
Bro, what the fuck? That's insane, bro. How does that? I wonder how that works. If the artist gets any money off that or no?
I think so. Because they sell like these Phish cups at Madison Square Garden. You get your beer in these cups that are like Madison Square Garden, super nice. I don't know if like
Ben
you guys
has
have one, yeah.
Yeah.
It's
you
super
gave us one.
nice.
That was dope.
Mm-hmm.
Do they sell? Did you ever buy any of their merch and shit?
We buy their posters. Like every show we go to, like posters are like $60. We spent like almost $1,000 at Madison Square Garden getting all the variants over the 7-night run because there was like I think 5 official posters plus like 2 or 3 variants.
Is your band on the same page as you as far as like Phish being goated or no?
No. We're all on different. That's what makes us kind of good is because we're all on different terms. Like I'm like the guy who like listens to Phish a lot.
Okay.
So I bring that improvisational part into the band. Mason, on the other hand, likes all that pop punk, and he brings that like good drumming, fast drumming.
Pop
like,
punk. What like name?
it's like Blink 182.
Okay.
Like he brings that like fast drumming, cool stuff, like that shreddy stuff into the mix.
Yeah.
And then Asher, he's like that jazz, like super good, like funk type of guy, Thundercat type of guy. So he brings that like.
So you guys can like
good melody,
blend everything together and make your own shit.
Exactly.
That's dope.
Exactly.
That's dope. That's how music is made. Me and Hayden were talking about sampling the other night. How like rappers, especially like probably most beats on like famous rappers' albums have samples on them. So like the music comes from other places, and then you just mash it all together, and that's how it becomes like good. I don't know.
Yeah.
I used to
You're
I
right.
sampled fucking Grace's voice on Want You and that type of shit. But yeah, sampling is definitely cool. You used to make beats. You stopped making beats too when you stopped rapping.
Well, no, I continued to make beats for a while after the rapping career because I just would sit in my room with my acoustic guitar, just write some shit out. You know, just figure whatever I could out, put it onto a track, throw some drums over it because I didn't have a band to do it yet.
Right.
And then finally I would be able to just like jam over that and make it into a beat. And then I sent a few to this guy Jackie J. I don't really know if he ever used them or whatever, but they're pretty good. But I don't really make them anymore because I'm focused on the band stuff. But that kind of stopped maybe right as I started the band stuff. So
Yeah.
a year and a half ago.
How many fucking guitars do you own?
Working, I own 5, but I have like 4 project guitars.
Okay, I'm actually confused about this. So why do you not just have one guitar? Like I have
Every guitar is different.
I have one phone. It gets the job done.
Well,
Like how many times do you switch your guitar? Like are you gonna you have a favorite guitar, right?
yeah. So
And you use
I
it
play my
probably
Thin Line
90%
Taylor.
of the time, right?
Yeah, but there's times that guitar is not of use. So, for instance, I have this big hollow body guitar. It's called the Starcaster by Fender. It's pretty nice, sunburst, no pickguard. And I use that for a lot of jazz because it gives me kind of like an acoustic feel, like that big warm feel because it's hollow. And opposed to my like PRS or my Thin Line, that's semi-hollow. My PRS will give me that solid body feel because that's solid body. And like that's more like rock and roll, just like give me that fucking rock punch. Like for Saraha, one of the songs I sent you guys. When I play that live,
Is that the?
Yeah. I always use my PRS for that one because it can give me like that.
Wait,
and
are you
then-
gonna copyright us if we play that right now?
No.
All right, let's play that right now. So this is
But,
MMA. You
Mhm.
composed the song, right?
Yeah.
You put the Soul
With the
Stitch
help of
together.
Asher
Okay.
and Mason, because it started off one way. Should I show you like the demo and then what it turned into?
Yeah, that'd be cool. If you
All right.
airdrop that to Hayden. But so the types of different guitars. So which guitar did you use for the?
So in the actual studio recording, I used my thin line Telecaster because I just really liked that tone it was giving me compared to my PRS just in the studio. But when I'm live playing, I use my PRS because it gives me that solid body rock and roll tone.
Okay.
But my PRS gives me more of like that, like kind of like I would say kind of more like of a Phish tone,
Yeah.
or like a kind of like a Grateful Dead tone in my hearing.
Okay. All right. So you want to send him the rough draft
Mm-hmm.
if you can find it.
Yeah.
I don't know. I want to come back to Phish later.
Right.
Overrated.
Right.
You got it.
Mm-hmm. It should be airdropping now.
So the rough draft is like how many different rough drafts did you make before you? Well, you haven't even recorded the studio.
No, the studio. So this one's the studio version that's already recorded, mastered, and everything.
This is rough draft.
The other one that I just sent him is the rough draft.
Yeah. Let's play rough draft first. Rough draft and rough draft, is that like a recording on your phone or what?
No, it's on. It was a Yeah, so it's this one. I recorded this all on Soundtrap
Oh shit.
because I didn't really have anything else back in the day. But if you play it back in the beginning, you can hear my beat tag in it. And this is very different from the original, or the one that we do now.
What is that?
That's my guitar and like a reverse delay.
Oh.
And I'm doing everything on this because this was before I had my band. I'm playing piano.
So you just laid this
Guitar.
out like on your computer.
Mm-hmm.
But then play the studio version, and this is everyone playing with live instruments.
Yeah.
Okay.
And like the way we actually want it to be.
Yeah. And this was after like performing it a bunch of times and,
Mhm. Figuring it out. Like the
Figuring
first
it
time
out.
we performed it was not like this at all. But it was still a good version. you know?
yeah. That guitar sounds so much better.
Thank you. It does. Let's wait for my solo going up.
This is you? That shit's hot.
Oh yeah, just wait till. So this is like going into it, and then it comes into this like breakdown section,
Yeah.
and this is like my personal favorite part.
Bro,
right
that
here.
was that's my favorite part when I'm listening to it live. It's
Mhm.
like how you break it down,
Yeah.
but then it all comes back.
Yeah, listen to this part right
Yeah.
here.
Something's coming. I can feel it in my bones. What is that?
A synthesizer from Switzerland.
Shit. Where do I recognize that from?
It's just a Latin groove. A lot of people use kind of just Latin grooves to just pass through a tune or like in the full tune. So like you might recognize it from like a Santana tune or like any type of Latin tune.
Dude, that's fucking sick.
Dude, that ending is my favorite part.
What'd you say at the end?
So what happened in this studio was our guitar player was back on like a little break from the Army or the Navy, Air Force.
I forgot. He announced it, bro.
It's the Air Force. It's the Air Force.
I think it is the Air Force.
Yeah, it's the Air Force. I always forget the different types. But he came back for like a week or whatever, and he came to the studio, and I was like, we got to add some type of vocal to this song. And so at the very end, the song is called Saraha. At the very end, we go, Saraha, in like a super low voice, me and Miles. It's just like, Saraha.
So the double miles, Saraha. Dude, that's fire. I was actually going to ask you, that was going to be my first question, is like, how do you, like when you're making a song with the jam band style, how much of it is vocals or not? Because that song had like no vocals.
So that one's more of like a just like a jam, like for us to just like take a breathe from doing high harmonies in the songs, right, that we have.
Yeah.
And we just breathe in that one, just play our instruments. For our other tune, Ninth Avenue Ghost, a lot of it is vocal until you get to the jam.
Right.
And then that jam can vary for like however long.
Yeah.
So like a lot of our songs like Moby's Bowl, Ninth Avenue Ghost, and then we have this one kind of in the works called like it was called Senior Darkini, but it's probably not going to be called that. Don't really know. It just a lot of it comes from just playing with each other, not as much as just like jamming, because we're not like a full on jam band, although we do jam. We just consider ourselves just like a band.
Right.
You know, like a band of many palettes, you know. But like
A street dog.
a lot of it, like me and Asher like to do harmonies. Like there's a video on YouTube of me and him playing a song where it's just me and him hitting harmonies, and then I do a guitar solo, and then we keep singing again. It was a cover of Upstairs in My House by Men at Work. Yeah. And we like to do a lot of singy song stuff where we get to like express our vocals and like hear people sing the songs back to us in the crowd, you know, like we did on April 28th when we had the fucking just room just packed in the Bay. We played it was Everybody Wants to Rule the World, and just like everyone in the room was just singing that song cuz everyone knows it, obviously.
Right. So yeah, so when you're performing, do you kind of have to have a balance of playing songs that everybody knows and playing your own shit? Or
So,
like
yeah.
at what point do you start playing only your own shit? Like how many fans do you need to do that?
We're still kind of in the new phase where we don't have a lot of our own music under our palette yet.
Right.
So we have to play some covers. But then again, like the covers that we do play,
So unique.
yeah,
'Cause you're
are
jamming.
unique because they're like covers that nobody listens to. Like Upstairs in My House is like a Men at Work song that obviously was a hit, but wasn't as big as like Down Under or like other tunes like Be Good Johnny, you know.
Yeah.
But then again, we cover like Phish. We try to cover like the unknown Blink-182 songs, like not unknown necessarily, but like the ones that people don't listen to as much, like Fallen Interlude. We've covered that.
But what if you
No
just
More
start
Guns by Angels and
covering-
Airwaves.
If you just start covering pop songs, but just like going crazy, you know what I mean?
Right, that could be.
I
pretty
feel like
fun.
you guys could do that.
We were gonna cover well, I'm not actually gonna give that spoiler away yet.
Okay.
You guys got to come to our show on May 10th. and see what we're gonna.
Is that the one
open
that's
up with.
rescheduled?
Yeah,
Okay, yeah.
and even if it's not rescheduled, MMA will still be playing that show
okay.
on May 10th.
What's your favorite venue that you've played so far in Lincoln?
The Keg.
The Keg?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Sound was great in there. A lot of people there. But I mean, I haven't played it yet, but I can't wait to play the Bourbon Theater. Like I was in there, looking at the lights, and I stepped on stage, and it was just like, damn.
When is
once
that?
I go on June 1st for my graduation party.
Is it just your graduation party?
No other
It was-
people.
All right.
But like I'll play plus Laser Wolf will play.
You gonna hook it up with the food?
Mm-hmm.
Bet.
Mm-hmm.
I'll go there either
Hook
way.
it up with the
but-
food as long as you guys stay for the fucking shows.
Bro, I'll be there the whole fucking time.
There's gonna be it's gonna be like a bar and shit. Bourbon Theater, real talk.
Yeah.
Shit's gonna be
So
fucking.
be serving
lit.
alcohol.
Yeah.
How many people do you think are gonna show up?
A lot.
A lot.
Honestly, because it's
yeah.
like the Balance reunion show too.
Well-
That's why we're like, it's gonna be a lot of people because it's gonna be an open show after my
really?
graduation. So food is like 12 to 2 or whatever, and then 2 is just like shit. Lights go down, showtime, and everyone heads to the fucking.
Are you playing first?
No, Laser Wolf opens it up, and they'll play like some tunes, and then right towards the end of that set, I'll come out and make my first appearance, and I'll be like, all right, I'm gonna play this song. Whatever I fucking play with him.
Yeah.
And then we'll go off stage, and then everyone will just kind of mingle for a second, and then we'll get the stage ready for MMA, and then we're gonna have like some sort of like countdown or some shit where it's like we don't really know what it's gonna be, but the second we step on stage, it's gonna be fucking crazy. And the song we open with is just it's gonna be fucking nuts. People are gonna go crazy. There's gonna be no breaks that set. No
Dude,
breaks.
I'm actually excited.
All
for
gas,
that.
no breaks.
I'm excited for that, bro.
All fucking gas, no
we gotta
fucking
we
breaks.
gotta get as many people to pull up to that as possible.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Like I'm gonna start posting on MMA here soon. Bourbon Theater, everybody come, all ages, fucking everybody. I should probably do like food drive again, like raffles and shit like that for like.
Bro, hey, you need help with a raffle?
Hell yeah,
I got you. Bro.
I know you fucking raw with that raffle shit.
All right, man. Shit, bro. I want to take it back to the Buccaneers. You were flaming me for wearing this shirt, and I just wanted to clarify. I don't know anything. I know Tom Brady played for the Buccaneers, but I stole this shirt from Gritzel in Florida. So we'll send him a clip of the podcast. He's gonna be pissed. He'll be on the podcast in the summer though. But
Gritzel.
Gritzel.
How do you know this guy? You just met him there, or what?
I met him on. I met him on Minecraft in like 6th grade.
Really?
Yeah.
And so you went to Florida to meet him,
Yeah, we flew down
and then
there.
kicked in his door.
Yeah. Oh yeah, do you have that
Yeah,
video?
we should-
Pull it up.
Show that video.
Yeah, I did kick in his door. I don't know why I did that, but we got the video here.
Oh my god.
One more time. One more time.
He just stood there in the
Oh
Tampa
my
Bay shirt.
God.
And I am wearing the exact same shirt. I'm pretty sure we went home like the next day, or I don't know.
That's funny.
Somehow the shirt ended up in my suitcase, but yeah, I was in a interesting mind state that made me want to kick down the door simply because we didn't have the key to the door. So instead of waiting for someone to come get the key, I thought it'd be a bright idea to kick the door down. And I ended up having to pay for it, but you know, it is what it is. Shout out to Talon, right? Tylen. He fixed the door.
That's fucking rough.
Yeah.
Shout out Thailand.
Yeah, no, definitely. But so you're not like we're talking about football. And you're not gonna say your team.
Raider Nation,
I'm
baby.
scared. Why?
Raider Nation.
You've been indoctrinated.
Raider Nation, best in the game, baby.
How do you know that?
What
Where did
other
this-
fucking football team has a nation?
Where did this come from? You live in Nebraska, bro.
Raider, baby.
You can't even tell me where it came
Scottsbluff,
from,
Nebraska, baby.
bro. If you're a
Bo
Mexican,
Jackson, baby.
You're literally a Mexican guy, and you're claiming Raider Nation, bro. Like it's just because you're Mexican.
Nah, it's just because I'm a fucking Raiders fan, bro.
But why?
Why
Like,
aren't you?
Like who introduced you to the Raiders?
Oh, my dad introduced me to the Raiders, obviously.
Okay. Well, that's fair enough.
And I've obviously done my Madden research, played a lot of different teams, looked at a lot of different games. Every other fucking team blows compared to the Raiders, although they kind of sucked back in the day.
Wait,
they
why,
were still the most raw
why
people
is
ever.
it like every like tinted truck that's dropped to the floor has like a Raiders?
Because they're
flag on it?
fucking raw.
Yeah, but what's up with
That's how you know, like, it's fucking Raider Nation. Like, if I'm ever in some trouble, like getting chased down or something, and I see like a truck like that with a Raiders flag, I'll just like give him a quick honk, be like, "Hey, this guy's following me," and they'll see my fucking Raiders sticker on the back, and they'll be like, "We'll start cutting him off and shit."
So
That's
guys-
Raider for you.
Are
I
you
went
guys
to
an
a Raider.
organized crime group?
Pretty much, yeah. I went to nah, just kidding. But I went to a Raiders bar in New York City, and it was fucking crazy.
Wait. They have a Raiders bar in New York City?
Yeah.
Do they have that for every team? Or is it just
I'm
Raiders?
sure it's New York City. They probably have a bar for like every team.
Did you watch a game at the did
Yeah.
you win?
No, we didn't win, unfortunately.
the
It was like a super
atmosphere?
close. It was almost like a Husker game, like at a bar. Like everyone's like, "Oh fuck!" And like for like the Raiders though, so I was like, "Whoa, this is fucking raw." Everyone's like the same as me right now,
Yeah.
and everyone like once we lost, everyone's walking out like pissed, like fuck.
Ready to fight someone in the streets?
Yeah,
That's how it is, man.
I remember one time we were watching a Raiders game at Risky's, and this one guy who was a Broncos fan was saying some shit to this other Raiders fan. The Raiders fan was not having it, man. Took his ass right outside, and they fucking started going at it, and they fucking beat his ass, bro.
Boxing over a sports team is like the weirdest thing ever. How did like is that? I don't want to be like mean to people who are like that. But like, how did your life come to like fighting somebody
No, it's because they were talking shit. I would fight someone if they were talking shit about my fucking
your
Raiders
team?
Hell yeah.
You would fight someone for talking shit about the Raiders.
If I was losing to a team and someone was pissing me off, I would probably fight them if they were pissing me off to that much.
Do you ever see
During a game
Husker-
only.
Do you ever see do Husker fans get rowdy like that?
Husker
Hell
fans
yeah.
No, they're usually, I mean, not fighting people, but Husker fans are pretty respectful. But
think
Not all of them, bro.
You're biased, bro.
I mean, dude, we're known for that.
Oh, we're known. We're
Just
known
putting
for
it
being-
out there,
for being
I am
nice-
a
for being
Auburn
nice fans.
fan.
I bet when Bo was around, people were getting more rowdy.
Yeah, I mean, we'll see because Colorado comes here.
Oh yeah, so
Me
that's
too.
like, so when Colorado comes here,
It might,
It gets
yeah,
rowdy.
So some fights might break out because it's a rivalry.
Some fights might break out, eh? Why is that?
Because
I
we
just-
hate Colorado.
I guess we hate Colorado.
Who's gonna fight? The team?
No, the fans. The team might. I could see that.
I actually hate Colorado, the state, because I think everybody goes there not to enjoy the mountains, but to get high.
I'll tell you this. I went there this past weekend, and my friends wanted to go to this 420 Fest at the Red Rocks, but I'll tell you what. I was at the motherfucking yurt watching the Phish stream, enjoying the fucking mountains. They made me buy a ticket, and I went there for $100, and
Hold
then
on,
I
bro.
fucking left because
Don't say that you were there for the mountains, that you stayed for the mountain. You weren't enjoying the mountains, brother. You were looking at a screen of your favorite band
Outside.
playing. Oh, outside.
I was sitting on the fucking porch, enjoying, because I can also listen to it, like with my headphones on, just enjoying that shit in the dark. And then it kind of got a little bit dark, so I just like
So-
walked around a little bit.
So wait, so
And
not
then
only
the next morning we went hiking like all day.
not only do you go to every show, but you watch every show live when
Yeah.
they're playing.
If I'm
So-
not there.
Okay, so is that like do you have to pay to watch it live?
Yeah. The 4 nights of the Phish
Bro,
stream. Hey,
I'm-
I'll let you guess. How much do you think it costs for the 4 nights of the Phish
Oh
stream?
my god. Like $20?
$100.
That's like a fucking MMA pay-per-view, bro.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. It's the same fucking thing, but better.
Really?
I pay for a live Phish app. Listen to all the old streams, bro. I swear to God.
Damn. So okay, I gotta give them some respect. They're monetizing the fuck out of their cult fan base.
Exactly. When you think about how many monthly listeners Phish has on Spotify, that doesn't compare how many monthly listeners are listening to them on their fucking live
And that's
Phish
their
app.
own app.
Yeah, because people don't buy Spotify when you're a fucking actual Phish fan, because all they want to listen to is the Phish fucking shows, which was pretty much like me. But I also listen to a lot of other music. But the Phish fans just listen to fucking live Phish all fucking day.
Can you look up if Phish is independent, if they're under a deal?
Dude.
I have to check, bro. I have to fact check you because they're
They
doing a
own
lot of
their
smart
own
shit.
fucking shit.
That's great. That's great. I want to fact check because like if they have an app where people are paying like what is it like $5 a month, or is it just $5 up front? Just be honest, man.
I think it's like $20 a month.
$20 a month just to have access to all their shows.
Yeah,
But then when a new show comes,
it's on
you
there.
pay.
No, it's on there.
It's on there.
Okay, so
immediately?
you don't get the live feed of it. That's a separate like pay, like to watch it live as they're playing it, but it comes on the next morning.
The next morning.
Yeah, so you can listen to it the next morning.
Okay. So you pay $100. You're willing to pay $100 to watch a show that's going to be on the app that you already pay $20 a month for the next morning?
I can't watch it the next morning.
What?
Like I can't watch it live. I can only listen to it. I can't like watch it.
The app doesn't have the visuals.
Only for certain shows.
Okay. Well, that would be the difference then. Are they independent?
Yeah.
Okay. Damn, bro. I gotta respect them. But yeah, it's crazy. They only have like what 4 million monthly listeners or something.
400,000 on Spotify.
Well, they only have 400,000 on Spotify.
Mm-hmm.
500,000.
500,000.
500,000 is probably because they played at the Sphere, so people were hearing about it.
Mm-hmm.
Jesus, bro, that's insane. Like some of my favorite underground rappers have like 500,000, but they can't sell out. They can't even fucking have a show.
Exactly.
Like they can't even go to like, bro, that's insane. I didn't realize. Yeah, he might be converting me over here.
I'm telling you,
Converting me to
bro.
a Phish
Like
fan.
you just don't get it until you get it.
All
That's
right,
the
well,
thing. You
if
have
you-
to witness a fucking
I'm
live
gonna
show.
I'll say this, bro. If you invite me to a show,
I invite you to come with us to Phish at Dixon, Colorado.
when's that,
I think it's Labor Day weekend.
bro? I might have to see what this is all about.
You might have to, bro.
I might have to see.
Because once you go, the guy from fucking goddamn it, motherfucker, the guy from Jeopardy, bro. Is it Jeopardy?
What?
Wait, no, it's not Jeopardy. It's The Price is Right. You know that guy?
Yeah.
He went to Phish at the Sphere, and he like did this whole bit, and he was like, dude, one of the craziest things I've ever fucking seen. And like everyone was like feeding off of it. It was like a funny like skit. He was like, it's like fucking orgasming after like 15 minutes or some shit. It was just like a crazy.
Will I have a good experience if I'm sober?
Yeah, you have a good experience if you're sober, and if you're fucking fucked up.
Okay.
I'm telling you.
All right. I believe you, brother. I believe you.
Just depending on how you live your life, bro. I like to witness it sober, to see the musical aspect and watch the lights. Because once you see Chris Kuroda's lights fucking moving in front of your face, you're gonna be like,
So I didn't realize it. So your dad like
has
likes
seen
Phish.
150 plus.
150 plus. So did he get into lights because of Phish?
I don't think so. It was because there was a band called The Balance that started, and he was just like, he started out just by like turning on the lights on and off during just like the practice, just fucking with them. And then they like bought lights, and he just like learned his way up from there. And he did lights for like B.B. King, Willie Nelson, names like that. Michelle Obama when she came here once.
Why was Michelle Obama here?
She like was doing like some sort of like speech or some shit, and he was the one who was like aiming the spotlight at her.
Like
Shit.
at Pinnacle Bank?
No, at the Lead Center.
The lead. Oh, that makes more sense.
Mm-hmm.
She was speaking.
Mm-hmm. It was like during the time of like all the like kids like fucking lunch meals and shit.
Oh, that bitch, dude. She made it so we eat. Well, I guess you know what? I don't know if I should knock her for that.
Yeah, I don't know.
I mean, school lunches were fucking. I never even ate lunch at school,
Yeah, that shit was nasty.
but only when there was French toast sticks.
Or pizza
Yeah,
from
like-
Domino's. Back in Scottsbluff, we would get pizza from Domino's,
Well, once you get to high school, they give you more options. Like they get pizza from.
and you can like leave.
Yeah. Well, you can only leave when. Well, you can leave. I mean, it is
You
what
can,
it is.
like,
Yeah,
leave.
you can leave. Yeah, but so when did you start going to the Bay, or what made you
Junior
decide to
year.
go to the Bay? That's when you can only go starting junior year, right?
Yeah. So what had happened was I heard about the Bay just like in a class, like just bored. Like they're like, oh, there's CCA, the Bay, and they just like went over it, and I wasn't really paying attention because like, yeah, fuck it. They're just talking about business and whatever.
Yeah.
Oh, cool. Skate park, it kind of caught my eye, but then I saw that Vine was going there, and I was like, oh, that could be pretty fun. And then, like, out of nowhere, they contacted me to play an acoustic show for some event. And so I went there and did it. Played a show with Miles, the other Miles, and we did some other fun stuff there with my acoustic stuff. And then I signed up.
Enrolled?
And they accepted me, like, right away.
Well, yeah. I mean, it's a no-brainer to accept you if you're helping them out with shit. You graduate this year. So what is next for Miles Salazar?
Well, I helped the tour with my band for a little bit. Maybe just for like a week or something, just like Midwest, just to say we did it before. If anything happens, if we split up, because I know Asher's going to be going to BYU, and I don't know about Mason, but
right. So there's a incoming split.
Probably.
And you're gonna have to find new people.
I don't know if it's necessarily gonna have to be like a new drummer, and it's not like we're replacing them, but it's like we're just like,
yeah.
It's not out of like hate or anything,
Obviously.
or like foul taste. It's just because
they're moving.
They're moving,
right?
And like they have stuff that they want to pursue, and so.
Have you ever considered a Zoom call?
Zoom call?
You know how
live?
Like, yeah, live Zoom call. You think
that
would
could be
work?
fire.
Has anyone done that? I bet someone tried that during COVID.
What we were thinking about doing is like or what I thought we could do is like if he moves, he could just make some tracks, some like live playing tracks where Mason would just hit a button on his drums, and then it would be his bass playing while we're jamming, and this would be fucking raw.
I mean, that'd be cool, man. But I was gonna ask you that too. Like, so the name of the band that you currently have is an acronym for the names of the people in it. So if you were to if you said Asher was going to BYU,
name's gonna change.
Name's gonna change, right?
It's no longer gonna be acronyms in the name. We're gonna have to find something different.
And then you're gonna like change the name on your Instagram and shit. Or
It'll be like a rebranding. It'll be the same band, hopefully the same people, the same following, but just a new person.
Yeah. So
and it's not like whenever Asher comes back to visit his family, of course we're gonna do MMA reunion show.
Bring him out, yeah. Bring him out on the show. Yeah. So when you so you're getting older, you've done probably the Bay more than you've done anything else as far as venues.
Yeah.
So the older you get, do you see yourself doing more bars? Because like you're like.
So we've done Duffy's, the Keg. I've done Bodegas. Bodegas was my first show that I actually ever played.
Yeah.
And I played 2 shows there. But yeah, like the bar scene is a good scene to hit, especially growing up and like needing to venture out into the adult realm of the world, besides just the youth realm. You got to get both the people in there.
What's that festival called that Lincoln does every year? Or
Lincoln Calling?
Where like they block off the streets and
Zoo Fest?
I don't know. My dad goes to it. It's the one
I think it's Zoo Fest.
We hung out on one of those.
Yeah, Zoo Fest.
Zoo Fest.
I saw you there. I was like, what?
What does it take to get?
I was there with my band actually.
Oh, you were already playing that?
No, I was just there watching with my band, watching DJ Williams, and he was headlining with Carl Denson's Tiny Universe, and
is that all local bands?
No, DJ Williams and Carl Denson and Tiny Universe, they're pretty fucking legit.
Okay, so
but he knows my aunt, so I met him and he was like, yeah, I think I've seen your videos, bro. It's like,
nice.
What?
Yeah, that's dope.
That shit's crazy.
Are you guys gonna? So in the future, you'd obviously love to play Zoo Fest, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whatever I can get in, as long as it's not like if they offer me like a 4:00 slot, obviously not. We're not a 4:00 slot band. We have lights and shit. I mean, like that's kind of weird to say, but like I don't want to play a 4:00 slot.
You know your worth.
Yeah.
All right, I respect it. Yeah, I mean the atmosphere that Lincoln can create when they block off those roads and have those festivals is pretty fucking cool. Yeah,
definitely.
Like my dad goes to every single one.
Yeah, my dad did lights for I think the one in 2019, and Los Lobos was actually playing there. I opened up for Making Movies at Duffy's, and Making Movies opens up for Los Lobos. Is this good Mexican band, make some good fucking tunes. They're fucking popping. Phish covers a Los Lobos tune. That's how you know they're good.
Yeah.
But long story short, my dad did the lights for them there, and it was pretty fun. So
Who plays at Bodegas tonight?
I don't actually know.
You don't know?
Some band or some shit. Just whoever's there.
Yeah.
I go there and do the lights.
I hope Bodegas is successful, brother.
Their first show back was popping. Everyone knew that Bodegas is back because they went there and they were like, "Whoa, this place looks nice."
The 19th, so that was last weekend.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and my dad was there doing lights. I wasn't there because I was out of town, obviously.
Yeah.
But I helped him patch all the lights, all the scenes and everything, and it was just fucking crazy. The lights that they have there the lasers are fucking just the nicest lasers you've ever seen in your life.
Is it, so it's not your dad's lights, it's she bought
they're
her
all
lights?
theirs. So like we use our lights sometimes. So like for instance, like when MMA will play at Bodegas, sometime we'll bring our own lights. Like we're one of the only Lincoln bands who travels with our own lighting rig and our own lighting guy, and like says this is how we want our
your
fucking
dad's
lights.
A fucking G, bro.
Yeah, like tonight. Okay, if Skate Art Music Fest was still happening right now,
yeah,
and I was playing my acoustic act, my dad was gonna come just for my acoustic act and have like two pages of just my scenes of fucking badass lighting, and then everyone else is just page 2 or page 1 of just the basic shit.
Okay, so if you had to put,
Because I'm the only one who like fucking coordinated it.
Yeah, that makes sense. If you had to put a performance, a show on a pie chart, how important like is the actual music versus the lights? And I guess the music and the lights create the atmosphere.
So
like,
it's 50 fucking 50.
Really?
Like your music has to be spot on, and so does your lights to have a fucking perfect crowd.
You can't just like stand up on a stage and play without lights and expect it to hit.
Well,
I
you
don't know.
can. So like if you're doing an acoustic act, you can have like the Shakespeare's on you that are just lighting you up, and you're still playing a good show. Obviously, everyone's into it. But like if you're like rocking out, you like it's almost like essential to have lights. Like
Yeah.
I see some bands that are just doing the fucking wrong thing. They're like playing bars, these small bars, but they don't have any sort of lights. They're just playing. And what we're doing is fucking crazy because we're bringing our own lights and showing people this is what a real concert is like. This is what it's supposed to sound like. This is what it's supposed to feel like. You know? Like it's not supposed to be like, oh, red, blue. It's supposed to be fucking crazy colors combined, strobes hitting you in your face, beams coming down, you know, shit like that.
Okay.
Swarms.
I might have to connect. Does your dad know the owner of Dawes House?
No.
Bro, they need to connect. Like, you know what they're doing in Dawes House is the guy is creating like a sphere effect. So he could put a screen in their venue area.
Mm-hmm.
He has like a screen going all the way around, like surrounding, and like the lights. And what did he say? Hayden, you were there, right? He said he spent like $10,000 on the computer that like runs everything.
Yep.
Dude, you need your dad needs to talk to him and
Is
go
it
over
like
there
a good
and check it
venue
out.
in there?
Bro, it's sick.
Could MMA play there?
Yes. MMA. I know him, bro. I can
Get us
connect you
in
guys.
there,
Yeah.
bro. That's badass. So let's go fucking see that shit. Do you still have a machine in there?
We're getting a new machine in there when it comes from China.
Hell yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Once you go there, dude, I gotta see that shit.
Yeah, no, and he's like very. People say nerd and it's like a bad thing. I'm saying nerd in a good way. He's very nerdy when it comes to like.
Yeah, like I'm nerdy when it comes to music.
Yeah,
Like,
exactly.
Everyone's nerdy in their fucking own way.
Yeah. No,
So-
that'd be cool, and it would also I think they let underage people come in too. So like your audience from the Bay could pull up.
Right.
It'd be dope.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, man. So if Phish didn't have now this is a hypothetical that you might be biased on, but if Phish didn't have like the performance, like the screens and the lights,
At a normal performance, Phish doesn't have screens, just lights.
just lights.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. But Madison Square Garden, they pull up the screen and shit.
Well, they have like a screen for the people in the back who can't see their faces up close.
Okay.
But like, usually when you're up front, just the fucking lights.
yeah.
Like at the Sphere, obviously there was a big screen, but usually never.
So Hayden, me and you have to go to I think you're in the bathroom when we talk about this. We have to go to the next Phish concert and see what the fuck is happening.
I'm down.
When is it?
August over Labor Day weekend at Dick's. I think we'll be going to that one. Unless you guys want to come to St. Louis. Oh, you guys should actually come to that 2-night run. That actually would be so nice because it's an arena.
How much is it for 2 nights?
Let's look it up right now.
Yeah.
This guy, 2 nights, St. Louis, Chaffetz Arena, Phish. 2-night pass.
2-night pass. So if you get a 1-night pass, it's obviously gonna be less, right?
Mm-hmm.
But you guys always go for the.
We have to go for both nights.
Yeah.
Like, if you go for one, you got to go for the
the
other.
concept of artists playing like 5 days in a row. The first time I ever heard about that was Drake.
Mm-hmm.
But I didn't realize that that's the thing that like a lot of people do, like Taylor Swift, like all the big fucking names.
Yeah. Like Phish did like 13 nights in a row at Madison Square Garden once.
And they sold it out every 13 times.
Every 13
It's
nights.
fucking nuts. Absolutely nuts.
Mm-hmm.
How can their fans do drugs every single night?
They're just fucking crazy. They're just fucking crazy. The fans go
bro.
to every single night too. Is the thing. Like we went to every single 7 nights over the Madison Square Garden this summer. Then we went back for 4 more nights. It's just fucking crazy because every single night is different, and maybe not for like Taylor Swift, obviously, because she's doing like the hits.
She's the biggest artist in the world right now, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Now she's teaming up with Drake. Have you heard all the beef going on? You
Did
don't
she
know?
actually drop like a diss?
No, she didn't drop a diss, but Drake keeps mentioning her and saying like Kendrick Lamar has to push back his album dates so Taylor Swift can drop because like if they collude, they like he's saying like all of his fans are Swifties. He's like flaming the fuck out of Kendrick right now.
For the floor seats, it's 500.
Yeah, that's
So
that's
2 nights-
what we spent.
2 nights would be 1,000.
I think this is the 2-day pass.
Oh, okay. So 500.
Yep.
Dude, if we get some bread, I'd be down to go. Are you allowed to record? Yeah, you're allowed to record. Okay. Yeah, I'd be down. So when does that song drop? The dun 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 dun.
I'm not too sure yet because it comes in like a 2-song EP. So like
You're still
at the
working
very
on the
beginning
song?
of that song, you can hear the end of the other song.
Oh, it's one of those.
Boom, yeah.
Bro, the first time I ever heard anyone do that was Pierre Bourne, bro. That whole Purple album, I forgot what it's called. Where like every song is like the introduction. The end of every song is introduction to their song.
Mm-hmm.
That shit's sick.
Yeah, wait till you hear the way like we did this. We had some girl vocalists on our song. Grace Lundy was on our song. Fucking amazing works on our song. We recorded at Compass Recording with Hunter Arias. He did a lot of he did the synth work. The synth from Switzerland. He laid that down in Saraha.
That synth from Switzerland was hitting.
Yeah, but then 9th Avenue Ghost, he did a little bit of that too at the very end. But then we had a girl named Sonia and another girl named Madeline. They sang background vocals on our song, and it really makes the song pop, and it gives you like that eerie chill like of the 9th Avenue Ghost, the way it's actually supposed to be portrayed. And I think it's a great way of listening to it, and I really like the way it turned out in the end.
Yeah.
But
bro, we have to actually give you a shout out for working at Guitar Center.
oh yeah, GC.
Everybody go to your local Guitar Center if you need anything, because the price for shit like that is actually the same as it is at Guitar Center than it is on the internet, right? Like you guys pretty much price match everything online.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and so Miles actually helped us set up this entire podcast,
Mm-hmm.
hooking us up with a little employee discount. You feel me? I love that, bro. I'm like I don't know what we would have done because like we were just watching YouTube videos and like ordering shit off Amazon, but you actually really helped us with that shit.
Oh yeah,
I appreciate you.
of course.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, I mean like we're using it now, so
Yeah, it's fire.
employees using it, you know.
Yeah, it was worth it. I don't know. I think we've pretty much covered everything musically, unless you want to go into like some crazy shit. But I think that was pretty good.
I think that was fucking fire.
All right, man.
What else do you want to talk about?
I don't know.
Oh, I had a question for you.
What?
Why did you stop making music?
Why did I stop making music? Fortnite. That's the answer. The actual answer is fucking
I remember
Fortnite.
listening to a Young Jack song, and in the background it's just and just like building and shit, and you're like, wow.
Bro, yeah,
He's just
Jackson dropped like all of his throwaways, And like one day he just dropped everything he ever made.
Yeah.
And there was a couple of them where I'm in the background, like screaming at the TV, screaming at the monitor while I was playing Fortnite. Nah, man, Fortnite took a fucking hold of me, bro. I was addicted to that shit.
Yeah, you were, bro. You were like one of the best in the fucking nation.
Marin Banwell on the sticks. I gotta give credit to Crunchy Crew. We're doing a podcast with him tomorrow. You know, Lyndon.
Yeah, that's fucking raw, bro.
Yeah.
I can't wait to hear about that, bro.
Yeah. Nah, he's still streaming now, so he's getting back into streaming.
What's he stream?
Bro, he streams like this weird fucking airplane game from like 1978.
That's weird, bro. I wish he would still stream Fortnite. I would be watching those podcasts like all night. You guys would be like fucking so dumb. It was just so funny, bro.
Well, and
like, fuck.
And we were cracked. Like we were fucking cracked.
Yeah.
Like if me and Lyndon ran
Exactly,
duos,
like,
it'd be like
it wasn't
10
like
wins
I
in a
was
row.
watching like a shitty game. It was like I'm watching like a real fucking streamer's game right now. But it's like also my friends who are being stupid as fuck, just like yelling.
You get to
at
see
everyone.
both sides of it.
Yeah,
It's
you
pretty
remember?
cool.
I don't know if you remember this clip, but you were playing with like you were doing like duo fills or something, and like the dude had like an accent. And you were just like trolling the fuck out of them, and then at the end they like had like they went to their real voice and they were like, you know, you should really be nicer to people. And you go, shut the fuck up, you piece of fucking shit. And you like just started like fucking flaming them, and it was so fucking hilarious, bro. I think I still have the clip, but like it was so funny. They were just like they just went dead silent. You were like, bah, 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 shut the fuck up.
Yeah, those were the days, man. Like the only thing I regret about those days is I ended up gaining like 60 pounds. And having no friends, so it was pretty cool. but you know, at least I had like 300 Fortnite wins or whatever.
It was like fucking 900 solo wins.
No, it was
bro.
definitely more than 300.
There's a video of Ben. He was like, I have 900 solo wins.
Oh yeah, he was trying
2,000 duo wins.
Yeah, he was trying to piggyback off my stats.
Yeah, he was like off your
Though
stats.
you know what's crazy about that is Ben, my brother. He actually found Fortnite before anyone else. Like literally, he was the first ever Fortnite player. I'm gonna say it right now. He was playing Fortnite with a little squeaker. He was like on the fucking phone with Brian. He would call Brian on the phone and they'd play Fortnite together. Like because that was when there was no duo, so they would load into the same solo game, and they would just be on the phone like fucking trying to find each other and shit. No one knew how to build, no nothing, bro. And I remember walking into his room not knowing that like this was gonna be my life for the next 3 years, and I was like calling him like a pussy for playing this game that was free. I was like, what the fuck is a free game? Like this shit is ass. Like I was just looking at it, this shit does not look fun, bro. And then one of those days he was like, try it, bro, try it. And I was like, fuck.
You're like,
that is like
fuck.
There goes 3 years of my life.
You're like, fuck.
Yeah, now I'm 260 and I gotta like go to the gym and shit. Nah, man, that was fun. It was fun. I don't regret it.
Do you think you'd still be cracked if you opened Fortnite right now?
Yeah, I mean, not even close. But problem is, not even close to what they are now. I couldn't compete. I couldn't compete at the highest level.
Could.
It would take like months to.
If you were still playing, like if you would have like won that like one tournament, you probably would have like blew up and like you could have been like a Twitch streamer.
Oh yeah, I was like 3 points away from World Cup qualification.
Yeah,
on
bro.
One of
if you did that, bro, people are like, who is Marin Banwell and where did he come from?
Oh my god, bro.
That would have been crazy. This kid from New York or Lincoln, Nebraska, in his basement making music, playing Fortnite.
Nah, but, like my biggest the reason I didn't qualify is because the reason I didn't qualify for the World Cup or like do well in very many cash cups was like the end game. My PC wasn't good enough to like handle an actual competitive Fortnite end game.
Mm-hmm.
It was like an entry level PC. But when you get into those like super competitive games, my frames would be like go down to like 15 frames per second.
Damn.
So it was like freezing like that.
Mm-hmm.
But
You're just like raging, huh?
No, I wasn't even that good at killing people. I just had good game sense, like the rotations and shit.
Bro, you were killing people left and right, bro.
Yeah, but I would like defend myself. I would kill the W keys and just keep rotating.
I know, but
I would never.
Like I remember you just like we could always like hear you getting pissed off in your fucking room, like all the way from the basement. You're like, fuck! It's so fucking hilarious. We were just like sometimes we would just sit down there and listen to you, and I'll never forget the day, bro. Fucking we were all like chilling in your room, and like playing Fortnite, and I had your like Turtle Beach headphones on. Fucking Miguel tackled me into the wall, and like they fucking broke. And you're like looking at us like through the door, bro. And but we didn't know yet. And I'm like, bro. And he's like, bro, you fucking broke it. I'm like, bro, you just fucking tackled me into the wall. And Ben's like, bro, yeah, you just tackled him into the fucking wall.
And then did I open the door?
No, but like I look over and like they're like fixing it. Ben's like, oh my God, we gotta fucking fix it, bro. We gotta fucking fix it. He's like tweaking. He's like, oh my fucking God.
You knew
I look over,
a wrath was coming.
And then I just like look at the door for some reason. And I see two eyes. And at first I think it was like Ben's dad just fucking with us. And then my heart was like, oh, fuck.
It's the big
like
dog.
Fucking open the door and you were like, you just were like, staying there. You were just like, and Ben, he was just like, big guy just standing there with it. Yeah, we're just like, oh, fuck.
Yeah, I banned you. I think I banned you guys from my room after that.
Yeah, probably.
No more. And then I also took away Ben's privileges to play fucking Fortnite in my room. Dude, Miguel actually wants to come on the podcast. We're gonna have him on.
When?
I don't know, like next week. We're gonna have Miguel on. What should I talk about with Miguel? I don't even know.
I don't even know.
Well, it should be interesting then. Might be the best podcast to date.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, we just figure it out as we go.
On the spot.
That's crazy. I forgot he broke my fucking headphones. I'm gonna have a talk with him next week.
That's funny.
I think after that happened, though, I just upgraded headphones, and I was actually kind of happy with the purchase.
No, you like fucking taped that shit together for like a good like 6 months.
Oh, did I?
Yeah,
it was probably a while before
you'd
I
always
got
get
the
so
love
mad. You're like,
tape on.
fucking got this fucking tape. And then Ben would like accidentally move the tape or something. You're like, Ben, you fucked up the tape, bro.
Yeah, every time Ben got on the sticks, he would change the settings of my fucking Fortnite, and like it took me like 30 minutes every time. I had to go back and change the fucking settings, bro. Dude,
Idiot.
I don't know. I think, but yeah, that's why I quit music was Fortnite. So who knows where I would be? And then I ended up quitting Fortnite. So it was like, what the fuck, man?
Now you're doing this.
Yeah,
What's
I'm
next?
doing this. I don't know. Hopefully I don't quit this. We're gonna start streaming and clip farm. We're gonna clip farm as streamers too. I'm gonna play a game while I like debate people on Omegle or Discord. Just get debate people about like the most controversial shit, and then get those clips that are like blowing up on Reels with like 200 comments.
That's valid, bro.
Yeah, I'm getting cooked in the comments, bro. You're not. You're actually a hoe. You fucking.
I like always comment against you.
He always comments against us.
Oh,
bro.
I'm
He
just
always,
like trying to get it cooked.
horrible. You're like horrible take. Like, bro, you're supposed to be my friend.
But I'm trying to get like the comments I go in. So people are like, oh, horrible take. Let me comment something.
No, it's funny. Most of the ones that have blown up with comments, it's like 80% comments are just hate comments, and then like 10% are comments that are like actually rebuttaling what I was saying, and then the other 10% is like actually people who agree with me. But it's a very small amount of people that agree with like anything I ever say.
I get that, man. It's weird. These people are just like, fuck you.
Yeah,
I don't want to listen to anything you say.
Some people think that like can't comprehend the shit that I'm saying. That they think it's satire. Like they think I'm being funny when I actually believe what I'm saying. Those are the ones that hurt the most. They're like, there's no way this guy is that stupid. It has to be satire. But it's not. It's like, fuck, bro.
like
I was saying that we should like go to war with the cartels on the, like the last one. I was like, bro,
You're like, let's bomb Mexico.
no. It's like, well, bro, we're willing to go to like Iraq and shit, right? And like bomb them, but like we won't bomb the people that are actually
for the
harming
same
or-
reasons.
No, bro, the cartel's worse than the terrorists. As far as directly affecting the United States, how many people have overdosed on fentanyl versus like how many people died in the Twin Towers? So it's a big difference. What, bro?
You got a good point.
It's a big difference, bro. I don't know, man. Little drone bomb action in the cartels, bro. Fuck it.
I don't know what to say about them.
Yeah, it's all good,
You
man.
plead the fifth.
we don't have to get into that controversy. You don't want to end up on a clip. That's what's happening.
Yeah, that's what
You don't want to end up on one of them clips.
Maybe
scared,
so. Maybe so.
No, it's okay. It's a brand risk for your band. You don't want you don't want to end up on a clip saying some crazy shit. Just let me do that on other podcasts.
Other podcasts.
Yeah. No, we were thinking we should get people. Do you know anyone who'd be willing to, someone who's like on the more liberal side, but that actually like really believes in their shit and is willing to like argue with someone about it in person? Because like that would make a good
Define
podcast.
liberal.
Well, like a lot of the shit that I don't know.
Like, give me a person, for example.
They don't even
like
have to
your
be.
dad?
Yeah, like my dad.
I got someone like you.
Imagine me and my dad.
Why don't you get him on this fucking podcast?
We're trying to.
He would be one of the people that storms out.
You think so? I'm gonna show him you saying that, and then that's gonna make him come on because he's like, I'm not gonna fucking storm out. I can hold myself together. But do you know anyone? Because like seriously, that would make an insane podcast. Buying. He dude, he's gonna start clipping shit up for us. Oh yeah.
I don't know, to be honest.
You don't know anyone? Well, I'm on anyone who's watching this. I'm on the lookout. Anyone who wants to debate me in person,
Debate this guy.
all you have to do, you have to actually believe in something a lot, and then I'll debate you on the other side. Make it happen. Hit up the producer, Hayden.Smith.
Yep.
Yeah. Actually, HV. Actually, just DM Paradoxal Pod.
It's down
Paradoxal
in the description.
Yeah, it's in the description. But dude, actually, I don't want to talk about that. I was gonna say we should talk about like your experiences with my dad as a kid.
Mine?
No, my dad.
Oh, your dad?
Yeah, like have you ever? Never mind.
No, yeah. I remember one time he got super pissed because Ben threw a bottle of. It was like a bottle of like that fucking seltzer water. He threw a bottle of that shit at me, but it was like an empty can. And I said, fuck you, and I opened that shit, but it was like an empty can. And your dad got fucking pissed. And then you were like in the other room coming, and you're like, bro, it was Ben's fault, bro. I was just like, whoa, okay.
I just blamed it on Ben.
Yeah, you're like, well, I mean, Ben threw it at me, and then I just fucking opened it.
Oh.
I didn't really know.
Well, yeah, I'd rather
He was like, that shit would have been worth like $1 million. I was like,
I'd rather he be mad at Ben than you. You know, I was just
Yeah.
defending your honor. But no, that reminds me because we were talking about Fortnite. There's one time my dad went to like a Buddhist retreat in Colorado to try to like lose weight and stuff and stop drinking alcohol because it's just and then that was when I was streaming every day on Fortnite, and so the night that he got back, I was drunk as fuck in the basement streaming Fortnite.
mm-hmm.
I had cashed like probably 15 Bush Lights, and I killed FaZe Thieves. So I killed FaZe Thieves while he was streaming, and FaZe Thieves like raided my fucking chat. He didn't actually raid me, but he told everyone to come over, and he like came over and watched my stream on stream. I had like hundreds of people in my shit, and while I have hundreds of people in my shit, my dad comes home. So for me, this is like the greatest moment of all time. I'm finally making it on Fortnite.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be a streamer.
Yeah.
And my dad comes in from the Buddhist retreat. He's gonna come like he wanted to come home and like drop some wisdom and like hug his son. And he's like he hasn't had any alcohol or any like bad food. I think they're on a vegetarian diet. So he's like this Buddhist monk when he comes back. And the first thing he walks into is like midnight, and he just sees like a bunch of empty beer cans, and my fat ass just sitting there like, I'm playing Fortnite. and he so what he does is he just comes in, he looks at me, gives me a disappointed look, he grabs my beer, and he goes outside and he starts smashing the beers one by one with an axe. So he gets like a fucking wood cutting axe, and he just starts fucking smashing all the beers outside. And I was like, man, it was just such a weird, different perspectives. Like going at the same. It was like the weirdest moment ever. But
dude, that's it. I kind of like can relate to what you're saying. Is like when you have like a lot of people just like watching, and you're like, holy shit, and then like something else happens. You're like, whoa, I'm still like kind of human. Like I remember playing the April 28th show, and there was just like so many people in the crowd, like just full. And then like I remember waking up like the next morning and just being like, shit, it's just normal life again.
Yeah. Well, when you're performing, I'm sure you go into like this flow state.
Yeah, it's flow state where like sometimes like at that show I remember seeing the crowd like going on, and then nothing again until I was going off, walking off the stage.
Isn't that wild how you just know what to do though? Still, like your brain.
Like I remember being on stage like with them, locked in with my band, but not focusing on the crowd, just focusing on what I'm playing and just like locking in with the band at the same time.
Yeah.
And it's just like we're all just playing this great stuff, and I'm just like locked in, and it's like whiplash when you just like lose vision, and all you hear is just like your own thoughts, and you're just like shit, and then you're just jamming, and then it all like comes back. It's kind of like that, but like it does actually happen. Like I'll be locked in, and I just don't hear anything else. I'm just fucking jamming, and I'm just like fucking going crazy. Yeah,
the same shit would happen to me while I was playing Fortnite.
just like.
Well, no, it's true though. Like
once you get into that flow state, you just fucking ride that shit.
I wonder if there's I need to like research what the fuck if the flow state is, because it's so weird. It happens to me too when I'm debating like my dad on something. Mm-hmm. Like and then something will happen and I realize like, oh, we're actually like humans. We're like living. I don't know. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's like when you get taken out of the flow state, it's like the weirdest feeling ever.
Yeah,
yeah,
it's definitely weird. Like I remember like walking on stage, seeing everyone, looking back at Mason and Asher, and like, this is gonna be fun. And then I just look back, and everyone's just like ready. And then I look back one more time, and I was just like, let's start it. And then they started the band, or like they started the jam, and just you could hear like the collective like whoa in the crowd, because it was like the Wax Museum, the Giblets, and then we just came and just like chilled it out for the headline, and everyone like you could literally hear it on video. Everyone was just like whoa, because they start the bass line, and we just tore it up that night. Like we had the fucking crowd on lock. Everyone was going crazy. We had the fucking lights on lock. Everyone was just fucking going nuts.
That's dope, man.
And like it was seriously like flow state. Like I remember like during our one song, Saraha, like we were literally in like such a deep jam, and like we finally like I heard like the notes coming out of it. Like we hit like some weird like G sharp or something, and then that brought us into like this weird new key, because like we both hit that at the like almost the same time and paralleled off each other. We were like, whoa, so let's bring this somewhere. We brought it somewhere. We're letting it float, and then finally we bring it back into the E minor somehow, and we fucking end the song. And like I had never been in like that crazy of a flow state with so many people, and like actually being able to play like that type of music with the people, like the music that I love to play with the people actually listening to me with my band. It was just like, whoa, this is fucking badass. Ever, right? Yeah. And then we end the song, and everyone's just like, yeah. And then we immediately start the next song, and we like fucking rip into. Or no, we actually didn't. We played Sunflower. No. Yeah, we went into First Tube, and then we brought out Grace for Sunflower Fields. So yeah, we went directly into.
Bro, what you did over Grace's song was like Sunflower Fields sounded so good with your band. Like it sounded really fucking cool.
Right, and I think next Skate Art Fest, when it gets rescheduled, we're gonna bring her out for Sunflower Fields again.
Yeah,
a new take of it. So it'll be even better.
We forgot to do this on the last podcast, but we have to shout out our people right here. You want to grab that one for me? All right. Just point it at the camera like that. Yeah. So we don't know who these people are.
No clue.
I've had these people in my home for about 3 years now. Mm-hmm. We hang them up on the wall, but we have no idea who they are. And
no idea.
One day the pictures just got shipped to our address with no return label, and this is a family, an unknown family that lives somewhere in Lincoln, Nebraska. We need your guys' help to figure out who they are.
We need to get these pictures back to the right family.
Show him the tattoo. So he's got the guy's got tattoos. So he's very like.
And you can see his face. So just take a good look at his
owl
face.
Tattoo.
Take a good look at his face, guys.
The kid is probably like
a few years older now.
Probably in public schools now.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Could be.
Well,
just keep a lookout for them guys, and if you see them, tell them that we have their pictures.
Yeah, we want to return them to their rightful owners.
Yes. Rightful owners.
Oh man, do you like the paintings in here?
Yes, I do. Shout out Chip Stanley.
Yeah, shout out Chip Stanley. I'm sorry you have to sit next to the bloody vagina.
It's all right.
Yeah.
Is that why you switched seats to over there?
I don't know. I felt like this was just no. It's actually because all the cords are on the right, and I don't want the guest to have to step over the cords.
Makes sense.
But
That's
yeah.
valid. What is this over here?
The Wheel of Controversy. So we introduced the Wheel of Controversy with Ben in the last podcast, and we figured out that it's actually going to be better to just do it on the computer because there's like an animated wheel that you can spin.
You have it pulled up?
Yeah, but I don't think we should do that. I don't think we should do that, brother. Like we might land on some shit, man. Like I sat down in my room and thought for like 3 hours, like watching Jubilee videos. I had ChatGPT give me some ideas, and then I would just bounce off of one question. But I wrote down like 110 questions that are controversial. So I just need to find somebody who wants to sit across from me and just argue with me. And it shouldn't be hard to find somebody who is like on the complete opposite spectrum of me politically. So that's the idea. But yeah, originally that wheel was for Quick Nick. We were going to have people come in and spin for a discount, but yeah, man, it should be cool. Yeah. We need to, we're on the lookout. Again, hit up Paradoxal Podcast at Paradoxal Pod on Instagram.
Paradoxal Pod.
DM. Oh, where's our song, bro? You got to make a song for us.
It's in the works.
It's in the works.
It's almost done. It's almost done.
All right.
Did you listen to that full song I sent you?
Yeah.
Because there's a part where the drums go like more like of Mason's like samples, and right now, I think it was Mason's samples. It might not have been, but I can't remember.
Bro, we should actually play that right now, and then it'll be like a history book, and we can end off the pod with playing the song, the reference track. We'll call it a reference track, right?
The demo.
The demo. What's the difference between a reference track and a demo?
Well, it's pretty much the same thing.
Okay. Yeah, we'll play that real quick. And then Miles is gonna. Here, I'll airdrop this to you, Hayden. Or I didn't airdrop it. I sent it on Messenger.
It was originally going to be in PaintBot, and the breakdown is in PaintBot to this day. The game by my old teacher.
Okay. So, Hayden, what are your thoughts on this?
I like it. What instrument are you using? I didn't know you're actually playing it. Okay.
All synthing and then like programming it.
Is this the one with the
loops
Paradoxal Podcast? Is it right here at the bass drop? Yeah, turn it up. Turn it up.
Oh yeah.
And there was the pterodactyl.
It's definitely growing on me a lot.
Hell yeah. But then this part comes, we can exchange it for this like more drum part.
The issue is that the intro can only be about like 10 seconds, so.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can like switch it up.
Okay. And then for the clip channel, it can just be the part where it says Paradoxal Podcast. Yeah, so the clip channel will just be like Paradoxal Podcast. With the fucking pterodactyl. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That's raw. All right, man. I think that was good.
I think that podcast was a fucking banger. Can't wait to see it.
Yeah,
live.
we should. When we get more mics and shit, you can like bring someone, like
Bring
someone
the
from your
band.
band. Bring your band. That'd be cool.
Mhm.
I'm down. May 10th at the Bay Skate Art Festival. Rescheduled due to multiple tornadoes.
And if it's not skate art music, it will just be MMA.
It'll just
and
be
another
MMA.
band and a few other bands.
Cool. Awesome.
So
Well, I'll see you there, brother.
see us there.
All right.
I'll see you there, brother.
All right. Peace.